Oh, nothing like what comes in the plastic container in your grocery store that came all across the country. You're going to have a lot more respect for the strawberry today on No Recipe Lifestyle. I'm Chef Todd Moore. My mission is empowering people to cook without recipes. They experience the freedom to cook what they want, how they want it, the confidence to take control and try new things, the health benefits of fresh, wholesome foods, and the family-strengthening bonds of dinner time together, as well as the money they save by eating well. Live without rules, cook without recipes. It's a No Recipe Lifestyle. Hey, it's strawberry season, and there's few things that I like more than a really fresh strawberry. I'm here at DJ's Berry Patch with Jessica, the owner of this tranquil spot with the pond in the background. Jessica, thank you so much for your time and talking about this. I know it takes a lot to grow a strawberry. It's one of the hardest things to grow. Why is that?
It's just because they need 24 hours a day care. You have to maintain your crop every day and check your crop every day, and it just requires a lot of, you know, in the fall when you plant them, you have to really maintain them, keep the deer out and other, you know, problems. And, you know, they need to check for disease or any other things, you know, that harm your plants.
What causes disease?
Sometimes if a lot of rain or something like that. But as long as you keep a check on it, you're
moisture
fine.
brings what, rot and fungus and so on?
But this year we've had a great season. The rain, you know, if it rains and the sun comes out, you're fine. It's just, you know, perpetual days. But the deer is the main, you know, what we usually is the main problem in the fall. We plant in October, and then, you know, the deer, they're out during the winter and there's no food, so they, you know, will kind of mow your strawberries down.
They eat my roses.
Yes.
I wouldn't think roses are really delicious,
right.
But so how do you keep them out?
We put up fences. We have fences that keep them out, and that usually does, and then, you know, old pie pans, anything, you know, we try a little bit of everything, you know, we don't use any type of chemicals or anything like that to keep them out. We just do fences.
They get planted in the fall, you said. That's a long season for produce, no?
Yes, we prepare the land in August, and then we plant in October, and then we don't harvest until late April.
Wow.
So yes, a lot of time during the winter when it's cold, we'll cover them with like white cheesecloth covers. It's kind of the texture, and then we won't cover the whole crop, we'll just cover parts of the crop. Then those will come off earlier.
Gotcha.
That's what will be, you know, your first crop.
So that's a lot of investment in time.
Yes,
I mean, you could grow other things that are a shorter season.
That's right.
So when people go to the grocery store and they see the hothouse strawberries that came from half a world away, you've seen them, and they see your local strawberries, there's going to be a big price difference, right?
It is, just because they are very expensive to grow, you know, and just the time you put into them. And then when we plant the strawberries, each plant has to be planted individually by hand.
Oh my.
So we don't have machines that plant our strawberries, we do it all by hand. And when we pick our strawberries, you know, it takes a lot of labor. We're try to be very particular how we pick our strawberries and make sure you're getting the best quality. We just don't throw them in there, you know, we want to make, you know, and so when it takes them time or help to pick each one, they've got to turn the strawberry, look at it, make sure it's good on all sides, put it in the bucket, you know. So
not machine harvested.
That's right. So everything is done by hand.
So it's labor intensive.
Very labor.
A long season.
Yes.
With perishable fruit.
Yes.
That gets eaten by deer.
That's right.
So when you finally get one,
you treat it like gold.
and you should, when you go to the grocery store, think about those strawberries that you cut open in the middle and they're white.
Well, that's because when you buy them, what happens is your strawberries do not ripen off the vine like a tomato would. So when you pick it, you need to pick it like you would eat it. You know, they're all completely red. When they do that in the grocery store and they're white in the middle, that's because they picked them before they're ready to be harvested, and then they gas them to turn them red on the outside, but it doesn't turn them red on the inside. So then you get the strawberry with no flavor. Yeah,
see, I told you about this gassing of fruits and things. It does happen. And flavor, yeah, that's the prime thing for me. I want my food to taste really good, but that's got to affect the nutrients as well. If you pull something off before it's ripe.
Ready. Yeah, your nutrients, you're not getting the nutrients that you would if you let it ripen on the vine.
This is why you have respect for strawberry farmers. This is why the labor intensiveness, the way that it can go wrong, but when it's done right, the flavor, the nutrition, so much better than what you find at your grocery store, so much better than the stuff gassed and trucked along the country. Jessica, thanks so much for your time. I have such respect for what you do. And everybody, you should have respect for it as well. It is worth an extra $1, $2, whatever you got to pay for good strawberries in season. Get them in season. Don't eat strawberries in January. You eat strawberries when they come out of the ground. That's what we're talking about in a no recipe lifestyle. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to have met you. Thank you.